That card in your wallet? You have used it 1,000 times, but you have never seen what is actually inside it. Draw a credit card on screen, then slowly X-ray through it. Reveal a glowing chip, a hidden antenna, a cryptographic processor, a secure vault. It is not plastic. It is a spy-grade computer. And today you are going to see exactly how it works. For 50 years, paying with a card meant swiping a magnetic stripe. Draw an old card with a magnetic stripe. Show the stripe like a cassette tape, magnetic particles storing your data. Every time you swiped, the exact same information left your card. Your name, your card number, your expiry date. Same data, every single swipe. Draw a criminal attaching a small black skimmer to a card reader. The skimmer copies the stripe in 2 seconds. Then the criminal clones a perfect copy of the card. A $30 device from the internet was all it took to steal everything on your card. Draw a fraud chart rising. $8 billion lost per year by 2015. The system was broken, so 3 companies decided to fix it. Europay, MasterCard, Visa. Draw their 3 logos coming together. Then draw the result, a tiny golden chip embedded in a new card. They called it EMV, and it changed everything. Now draw the card being X-rayed again. Zoom into the golden chip. Split it open and reveal what is inside. First, a microprocessor, the same type of chip inside your smartphone, but microscopic. It runs programs. It makes decisions. It performs complex mathematical operations in milliseconds. Second, secure memory, a locked vault inside the chip, storing your encrypted card number, your cryptographic keys, your bank authentication certificates. Nothing stored here can be read from outside, ever. Third, a cryptographic engine, a dedicated processor performing military-grade encryption, the kind governments use to protect state secrets, inside your wallet. Fourth, an operating system. The chip runs its own OS, completely isolated from the outside world. It decides what goes in. It decides what comes out. Nothing passes without permission. That tiny golden square you insert into a terminal contains more computing security than most corporate systems from the year 2000. Now watch what happens the moment you insert your card. Draw the chip making contact with the terminal. Show their conversation as a dialogue. The terminal speaks first. It sends a random number to the chip, a number that has never existed before. 7, X4, K9, P2, M. The chip receives it. Now watch what the chip does. It takes that random number. It takes your secret cryptographic key. It takes the transaction amount. It takes a counter that increases with every purchase. It feeds all 4 into an encryption algorithm, and it generates a unique code. A 7F9, B3, E2, C1, D84, F6. This code is called a cryptogram. It has never existed before this moment. It will never exist again after this moment. It is only valid for this transaction, this terminal, this exact second. The cryptogram travels to your bank. The bank runs the exact same calculation using their own copy of your key. The results match. Payment approved. Now draw a criminal intercepting the cryptogram, capturing it perfectly, then trying to use it somewhere else. The bank calculates again. The results do not match. Declined. Fraud detected. The criminal captured something perfectly useless, a code that died the moment it was born. This is why chip card cloning is nearly impossible. There is nothing worth stealing. Every code self-destructs on first use. Now draw the card from above. Peel back the plastic layer. Reveal a thin copper wire antenna, coiled around the inside edge of the entire card. This is what makes tap-to-pay possible. When your card gets within 4 centimeters of a payment terminal, the terminal sends out a radio signal. Draw the signal reaching the antenna, converting radio energy into electricity, powering the chip. No battery, no charging. The card borrows power from the reader's radio wave. The chip wakes up, generates a cryptogram, sends it back through the antenna. Payment complete. 1 second total. People worry about criminals scanning their cards from across the room. Draw a criminal with an illegal scanner in a crowd. Then draw the range indicator around each card, maximum 4 centimeters. The criminal is standing 30 centimeters away. Signal too weak, nothing captured. And even if someone got close enough, the cryptogram they intercept expires before they can use it. Now flip the card over. The magnetic stripe is still there. Why keep the old vulnerable technology? Draw a world map showing regions with older payment terminals still in use. Backward compatibility. Not every country upgraded at the same pace, but the stripe on a chip card is deliberately limited. It carries a hidden flag, a message to any terminal that reads it. This card has a chip. If the chip was not used, treat this transaction as suspicious. Any criminal trying to skim the stripe on a chip card automatically triggers fraud alerts. The stripe became a trap. Now draw a phone with Apple Pay open. Here's where things get extraordinary. When you tap your phone to pay, your real card number never leaves the device. Draw your actual card number going into a secure vault inside the phone. A completely different random number coming out the other side. Label it token. The token goes to the terminal. The terminal sends it to the bank. The bank looks it up and finds your real account. Payment approved. The merchant never saw your real card number. The terminal never transmitted it. It never existed outside your phone in the bank. Draw a criminal hacking a merchant database, finding thousands of numbers, all tokens, random strings completely disconnected from any real account. Worthless. This is tokenization. Your real card number never touches the outside world. It lives in the bank's vault, permanently. But no system is perfect. Draw a shield with cracks forming in it. Online purchases do not use the chip. There is no physical card present, just numbers typed into a website. Card number, expiry, CVV. These can be stolen from data breaches. These can be captured by fake websites. This is where most card fraud actually happens today, not at terminals. Social engineering is the other crack. No technology protects against a person voluntarily giving their card details to someone pretending to be their bank. The chip cannot fix human trust. Physical theft still enables small contactless payments, usually under $50, before the card is reported and blocked. Check your statements weekly. Enable instant transaction alerts. Never read card details over the phone to anyone. Use virtual card numbers for online purchases. Set a contactless limit with your bank. The chip solved physical cloning. The human remains the most vulnerable part. Now look forward. Draw a timeline extending into the future. In 2026, biometric cards are being piloted. A fingerprint sensor embedded directly in the card. Your fingerprint becomes your PIN. It never leaves the card, never transmits anywhere. By 2028, the same technology lives in watches, rings, and glasses. The card itself becomes optional. By 2030, some stores will identify you automatically as you walk through the door and charge your account as you walk out. No card, no phone, no action, just walking. The golden chip was the beginning. It is already being replaced by something you cannot see and cannot touch. Draw the original card one final time. Apply the X-ray effect. All the components glow simultaneously. The chip, the antenna, the vault, the cryptographic engine, the token layer. Just plastic on the outside, a spy-grade computer on the inside. Now you see it. Does this change how you feel about tapping your card? And did you know your real card number never leaves your phone when you use Apple Pay? Comment yes or no below. Vizibyte, tech made visible.